The Pi Network Exchange just did something that has never happened before, and once you understand what it means, you will not be able to look at this project the same way again. TestPi has been physically removed from the exchange and replaced with MindPi. That is not a routine update. That is not a maintenance patch. That is a signal, and today, I am breaking down exactly what it means, where this project is heading, and why the next 60 days on Pi Network could be the most consequential period in its entire history. Welcome back to Crypto World. If this is your first time here, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications because we cover Pi Network and the broader crypto space with depth that most channels simply do not offer. And if you have been riding with us for a while, you already know that when something major happens, we are the first to break it down properly. So smash that like button, let us get into it. Right now, as of today, the exchange is no longer holding TestPi, the non-exchangeable token that has existed as a placeholder within the Pi ecosystem has been pulled out and replaced with real MindPi. Let that sit with you for a second. In blockchain development, test tokens exist for one reason: to simulate activity before the real system goes live. The moment you remove a test token and insert the genuine asset, you are not testing anymore. You are preparing for production. That distinction is massive. What this removal is pointing toward is the possible imminent activation of a decentralized exchange, a DEX built directly into the Pi mainnet. On top of that, tokenization on the mainnet is now being discussed as a near-term reality. And if you connect those two dots, DEX activation plus mainnet tokenization, what you arrive at is the very real possibility that a mainnet listing is approaching faster than most people in this community are currently prepared for. This is not speculation pulled from thin air. The infrastructure change has happened. The test environment has been dismantled, and the replacement asset is live. Application integration into real platforms is now being discussed alongside these developments, which means Pi is moving from a closed ecosystem experiment into something with genuine utility value in the open market. Now, alongside the exchange development, Pi Network is also advancing its security architecture. And specifically, I want to talk about multisig wallets, because this is something that the broader audience does not fully understand, and it matters enormously. A multisig wallet, short for multi-signature wallet, is an advanced security structure where no single person can authorize a transaction on their own. In a 3-person multisig setup, at least 2 out of 3 participants must approve before any funds can move. This is not a minor technical feature. This is institutional-grade security design. Think about what this means for Pi Network at scale. When millions of users are transacting on a decentralized network, the vulnerability that always exists is the single point of failure. If one key gets compromised, the funds disappear. Multisig architecture eliminates that risk by distributing control across multiple validators or approvers. It introduces joint oversight into every significant financial movement on the network. The fact that Pi Network is building this into its security framework tells me that the people developing this ecosystem are not building a toy. They are building infrastructure that is designed to hold real financial value at a serious scale. Fraud protection, collective authorization, and layered security are the hallmarks of a network that expects to handle significant transaction volume. And that expectation is baked into this decision. Now, I'm going to give it to you straight, because on this channel, we do not sugarcoat data just to make you feel good. Pi Network is currently at an all-time low in price. Weak demand is colliding with upcoming token unlocks scheduled for June, and the result is heavy sell pressure across the board. The market is not showing real buyer strength right now. And the question the community is asking is this just panic selling? Or are we entering a prolonged downtrend? Here is my honest read on the situation. June token unlocks are a known catalyst for sell pressure in virtually every blockchain project. When tokens that were previously locked become liquid, a portion of holders who have been waiting for that moment move to sell. That is not unique to Pi. It is a structural pattern across the entire crypto market. The real question is not whether sell pressure exists, it clearly does. The real question is whether the fundamentals of the project justify holding through this pressure. And what I laid out in the first 2 segments is precisely why that conversation is more nuanced than the price chart alone suggests. A network removing its test token, activating DEX infrastructure, integrating multisig security and preparing for protocol upgrades, is not a dying project. It is a project in a painful but necessary growth phase. Price and development progress do not always move together in the short term, and right now they are clearly disconnected. This is where things get genuinely exciting, and I want to walk you through this carefully, because the details here are critical. According to community discussions circulating on the platform, Pi network is preparing for the next phase of its protocol upgrade cycle, referred to as the zipper upgrades. These are reported to follow the completion of Stellar Protocol 26, known as Yardstick, which has already been finalized. The next phase begins with a Testnet upgrade currently reported for June 16th, followed by a Mainnet Vote scheduled for July 8th. Now, before I break this down, let me be clear. These dates are currently circulating through community posts and have not yet been formally confirmed. Through official technical documentation available to the broader public, that matters. We treat unconfirmed timelines as directional signals, not hard commitments. But the direction they point in is significant. Pi Network, being built on the Stellar blockchain framework, follows a structured upgrade pathway that moves through incremental protocol improvements. Each protocol stage addresses specific technical challenges around performance, consensus efficiency, and network scalability. The zipper upgrade is the next step in that sequence. The June 16th testnet upgrade represents a technical checkpoint where new features and network modifications are deployed. In a controlled environment, testnets exist to surface issues before they reach the main chain. Developers simulate real-world conditions, stress test the network, and refine performance without risking the stability of the mainnet. This is standard, responsible blockchain development. The July 8th Mainnet Vote introduces something even more interesting: governance. In decentralized blockchain systems, major protocol changes are not pushed through by a central authority. They require consensus. Validators, stakeholders, and network participants engage in a formal approval process. The Mainnet Vote is that process made visible. It is the moment where the decentralized community formally endorses the direction of the network. This governance element is not cosmetic. It reinforces that Pi Network is being built as a genuinely decentralized system, where the community holds real authority over the direction of development. That is a Web3 principle in action, not just a talking point. I want to take a moment here to explain why protocol upgrades matter to you, as a Pi holder or a Pi observer, because the word upgrade can sound abstract and technical, until you understand what it actually unlocks. Protocol upgrades in blockchain systems directly impact three core areas: scalability, security, and functionality. Scalability determines how many transactions the network can process simultaneously without slowing down or becoming expensive to use. As Pi Network grows in user base and transaction volume, this becomes a critical variable. A network that cannot scale efficiently becomes unusable at mass adoption levels. Security upgrades address the evolving threat landscape. In decentralized systems, cryptographic frameworks, validation protocols, and network resilience against external attacks all require continuous reinforcement. The zipper upgrades, in alignment with the Stellar development framework, are designed to advance these elements. Functionality upgrades are the most visible to end users. They open the door for new decentralized applications, expanded transaction types, and enhanced platform capabilities. In practical terms, this is what enables developers to build on Pi, and what enables users to do more with their Pi beyond simply holding it. Every protocol upgrade, at its core, is a step toward a more capable and more competitive network. And competitiveness in blockchain directly influences adoption, utility, and ultimately value. Stepping back from the individual developments, here is the picture I am seeing when I look at Pi Network right now in totality. A project that removes test infrastructure and replaces it with live assets is transitioning from development mode to deployment mode. A project implementing multi-sig security architecture is being prepared for institutional and large-scale financial activity. A project advancing protocol upgrades with governance, voting mechanisms is building toward a self-sustaining decentralized ecosystem. And yet the price is at an all-time low. That contradiction is uncomfortable, but it is also historically consistent with how major blockchain projects behave during development-heavy phases. Bitcoin was irrelevant to most of the financial world during its early development years. Ethereum was dismissed repeatedly before its ecosystem. Density became undeniable. Development progress and market recognition do not arrive simultaneously. The gap between them is where long-term positioning happens or where panic selling happens. Those are the only two options on the table. The June token unlocks create pressure. The July Mainnet Vote creates a potential catalyst. The test pi removal creates a directional signal toward real-world utility activation. These three forces are converging in a very narrow window of time, and the outcome of that convergence is something the market has not yet fully priced in either direction. I want to be absolutely clear that nothing I say on this channel constitutes financial advice, and you should always seek guidance from a qualified financial professional before making any investment decision. This is one of the most important periods in Pi Network's development history, not because the price is moving up, but because the infrastructure beneath the price is moving in a very specific and deliberate direction. And that is where we land today on Crypto World. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you who watches this channel and trusts us to deliver content with real depth and real analysis. This community continues to grow because you show up, you engage, and you share these videos with people who need to understand what is happening in this space. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe right now. It takes 2 seconds, and it means everything for this channel's reach. Drop a like on this video if it gave you value, and go check out our other videos. This video does not constitute financial advice or a recommendation, and should not be treated as such. Always seek independent financial guidance from a qualified and regulated professional before making any investment or financial decisions. I will see you in the next one.